All right, guys. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We are back to doing some hot takes here. I wanted to do two follow-ups to the original video we did. Ended up kind of, I don't know, have I been mismanaging my time poorly lately? Maybe. But I mean, this is, a while ago now. And I want to add two more. So we're going to do, this is 31, and then I'm probably going to make 32 from this as well. Well, we'll see. We'll make sure that there are actually enough. Well, oh, damn, this does have 500 applies. Okay, let's go. All right, so kind of like sort of starting where we left off. They put more thought in a filler yellow coin LR over a 10th anniversary LR. So this is Goku and Frieza. And this is Pica. What? They put more thought. Okay. I'm not really sure like what the point here is supposed to be, right? It is a similar thing. They both just drop the support. I mean, I guess with PyCon, you can save it. You can hang on to PyCon's like support until later because it's when he's in slot 2, right? I don't know. I'm not really sure what we're getting at here though. Like, it's similar abilities. I maintain that the thing with Goku and Frieza is that character should not have had the exact same setup as the 10th anniversary. Like, no way. Like the like exchange being on turn 4 itself, right? Okay, I don't have bad luck, it's just a skill shot. maybe. Nacho, did we see this before in the last part? Nacho fries are Taco Bell's best item. Yeah, they are fire. Yeah, we did talk about that. Hollow Knight Platinum is a top 10 experience. Hollow Knight. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Can't be AGL Jiren with Cell Seam. I could. I mean, we could lock in and do that. Remember, usually the video is like, it's not like, okay, like we must win at all costs. A lot of times, like, again, I will do plays that lead to us losing, but it's at the cost of seeing how effective the showcase character can be, right? I mean, whoa. Who are you talking to? Like, listen, I'll go in there and I'll put my dick down on Jiren's forehead. Don't test me. All right, let's keep going here. Festival Battles is the most mind-numbing, most boring fight Dokkan has ever done. I'd rather do World Tournament than this. Now, saying I'd rather do World Tournament than this, I think is pure insanity. Like, you want to say Festival Battles is bad, I hate its design, like, you go ahead and knock down all that stuff, like, I get it. But when you start throwing out World Tournament is better than this, no, you're wrong. That is wrong. That is bullshit. That's bullshit, dude. I just can't take that serious. Now, let's talk about Festival. So, like, the reason that people wouldn't like it is because, again, it does take, I mean, multiple hours with the current characters. I mean, I got my characters maxed out, rainbowed, link level 10, all the good stuff. And it takes multiple hours. And the reason is because you're sitting there watching the LR Super Saiyan 4s and the 10th anniversary LRs, super 2, 3, 4 times per turn, every single turn for multiple hours for 80 turns. Super. So I get it. But remember, what it is was they designed, like, enemies who are just, like, on a different level. And we have to kind of, like, build up to those enemies, is the thing. Right? Like, it's... like, remember, if we would just be dropped into Gogeta or Vegeta turn 1, I mean, you couldn't win. You couldn't win. If the charges were a thing, you definitely couldn't win. I think if the charges didn't exist, I'm sure there's, like, strats you could do that might be able to get the job done. But, like, again, you just drop in, and it's not happening. So, that's the reason it's like that. I mean, I get it. I get why people don't like it, right? Because it takes so long and stuff like that. Like it, I get it. I get it. I get it. Tech Buhan seems better than STR Cell. Yeah, it's because it's more cohesive. Like we could rock like all the big bad bosses characters just like together. It works very effectively. Like that is true. It's just like Cell. I mean, they just, I mean, yeah, it's crazy. The leader skills they gave him. I think Cell himself is fine, but these leader skills, I mean, this is just, because he's a big bad boss's character, man. Like, this is not a good leader for tournament participant, right? Like, or if he was leading tournament participant, I mean, he really should be supporting tournament participant. I mean, I guess he does with his domain, but, like, you get what I'm saying. Like, it's not, like, I don't like that choice. Worldwide Chaos would work good, but, like, it needs to be better. Like, this exact Cell, like, if we would have swapped him for potentially, like, the October Dokkan Fest or something like that, might have potentially worked better if, like, these categories were buffed. But, like, Cell himself, I think, is actually pretty effective on Tech Buhan's team. Game needs to look back at what AGL Ginyu was for the post-anniversary releases. Came out immediately after Anniversary Meta Reset. Only the 7th years mattered. Was able to make a team completely unique from them. Yeah, just be as competitive. Wait. From being as stale. Okay. Because, like, when we run the... Like, here's the thing. Like, Daima Vegeta's team can be very effective, very impactful. But the thing about Daima Vegeta's team is we are just running, you know, the 10th and 7th anniversary LRs on it. Like, when we were running the Ginyu Force team, we weren't really running... Yeah, I could see the argument. Like giving us a team pretty early on here that was kind of, like, removed from the fusions. Like, I see what we're getting at there. Okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I mean, it's because it's, again, like, what Diamond, I'm not the biggest fan. Like, I don't know. I guess, like, Kid Goku is kind of there, but I mean, it could be rough. I mean, we can take Kid Goku's team, which is a little bit like that, but, like, Kid Goku would need even another helpful option for sure. Okay. Here's a thread. Oh my god. I don't even want to... 10th anniversary was a disaster. I mean, it's like, damn, I don't want to be too dismissive. I just think it's a... Like, saying the 10th anniversary was a disaster, I think it's just like a... Like, I just think it's a stupid opinion to have. Like, a disaster is utterly insane. Because, like, Dokkan 2... Like, that whole update is a part of the 10th anniversary. The free unit they gave out was a part of the 10th anniversary. The avalanche of content, the celebration of Dokkan's history, was part of the 10th anniversary. Just because fucking Super Saiyan 2 Gohan is not a top 2 character in the game, we're crying like bitches, seriously, is a disaster? Say all of Dragon Ball will be there. And they gave... Wait, Dragon Ball Super, Tournament of Power LRs, flat out gave 0 Dragon Ball LRs. Well, I mean, there is a Dragon Ball LR, but obviously it's not a summonable LR. I mean, sure, I agree. Yeah, like that's... We can swap... So I've had this discussion before. The character to be swapped is Goku and Frieza. I mean, I get it, but, like, Vegeta having his own LR did, like, own Summonal LR kind of did need to be there, right? Like, that's the point. Like, you know, Goku, we have Super Saiyan 4, Goku has his own LR. Like, Vegeta did need one too, so, I would say get rid of Goku and Frieza and, you know, swap that to, like, Kid Goku instead. You're like, yeah, I'm on board with that. But that one thing doesn't make it a disaster. Let's keep going. Quality of the units themselves. Again, I mean, here we go with this shit, man. Like, I get it. Characters aren't as good as some people wanted individual characters to be. I don't know what else to say besides get the fuck over it. We will have fumbles and W's, mid characters and great characters, the worst characters of all time and the best characters of all time. Like, oh my god, we are actually gonna be fucking crying about this. In 2 years, we're gonna be saying Super Saiyan 2 Gohan wasn't good enough. In 2 fucking years, man. Like, at a certain point, move on. Like, we're now past, like, the 10th anniversary major celebration. Then there was another major celebration, Saiyan Day. Pretty weak, right? Saiyan Day was definitely very weak this year. And then we're about to move into another major celebration. Like, holy hell, dude. Like, really, like, we're just going to be talking about this. Like, the amount of talk about this Gohan, who's just, like, Gohan is just fine. He's fine. And there's so much bitching about him. Like, bro, come on. And it's like, listen, bitching about Gohan all day, every day is actually not going to change anything. There's no difference being made. The devs are not saying, oh my god, okay, we'll make sure to make the next Gohan event. Like, there's no impact on that whatsoever. I just think that, like, the Gohan talk and some of this shit with some of these characters, like, they could like, a character's gonna get fumbled, man. Like, you gotta just accept it. Come to reality, man. Like, it's, you know, Diamond Vegeta is, he's a fucking fumble. But it's like, you know, oh well. You know, hopefully the next Diamond characters aren't a fumble. Like, it's, welcome to life. Okay. Goku plus Frieza is more unique. Yes. Because, like, the tag mechanic is very fresh and stuff like that. But they're undertuned. Okay, yes. Just, I mean, like, every anniversary had undertuned characters. All these celebrations has undertuned characters. Like, the 10th anniversary is automatically a disaster because there's undertuned characters in it. Like, every fucking celebration and every game ever. Right? Like, come on. Like, it's like, Dokkan did not invent the concept of an undertuned new character here. For a unit we haven't gotten since 2018. I mean, this is just, bro. Like, again, some characters are W's, some characters are not going to be W's. Feels just like a decent yellow coin monthly LR. What? You mean like the fucking previous anniversary LRs? Kaioken Goku, Great Ape Vegeta, Broly, Chi-Lion, Lemo. Does that feel like an anniversary LR? Broly, Chi-Lion, Lemo? Come on. Come on. Potentially the worst LR we've gotten from an anniversary. I mean, he does not have protections against boss mechanics, man. That's a real thing. No protection from these boss mechanics is definitely a factor, right? Like, a boss with AoEs, a boss could lock him and give him issues. But, I mean, I don't know. Like, was bitching about this Vegeta overdone? Maybe. I mean, I definitely would say I'm not the biggest fan of his design. I love that we're using the art where people made his butt bigger. Damn, Vegeta. Chill, dude. Fighting in the tournament? Like, no wonder Vegeta was kicking ass in the tournament, man. Jiren was distracted, dude. Come on. Yeah, not having an active skill is weird, but, I mean, it's more so I look at the active skill, which could have been very good utility for him. Protection, again, against boss mechanics. Look at these characters right here. Okay, GT Goku, right? So, I mean, GT Goku, you know, is getting a lot of defense when attacking, right? He gets all these orbs, all this defense, but it triggers when he attacks. But if you pop the active, right, you're attacking, so he has all that defense up at the start of turn. You could use that as a protection against, like, AoE type attacks or a locking or something like that. Like, that is, like, Vegeta not having an active skill. How can it manifest itself as an actual, like, making him worse as a character if he just did, like... Because the thing is, it feels like his active skill should have been that punch, like, where he uses his aura to, like, do the punch. Like, literally the card... Can it load? What's this? Where, like, he uses his aura as, like, a punch when he's fighting God Topo, right? Like, that should have and could have been his active skill. And then that would have given him, you know, like, when attacking buffs and stuff like that, like, right away to potentially protect him. Although... Well, I mean, I guess, when attacking, he doesn't actually even get a buff, though. Right? Like, I don't know. It would be a super attack, though. So maybe if you were at 5 supers and you do that. Yeah, I mean, what I'm describing, though, where an active would really help is, again, like, this defense for Goku triggers for him when he attacks. So you do the active skill and it's up right away at the start of turn. I mean, I guess looking at Vegeta, I mean, he doesn't have that. I mean, they could have, I mean, given him some, I don't know, like, sure, like with Vegeta and Goku and Frieza and stuff like that. But, like, we literally can do this too. Like, in Kid Gohan was undertuned. I mean, I was never a fan of the Gammas. Like, they're good, but, I mean, I'm not really a fan of them. I don't know that I would say they're undertuned, though. Right? And then, obviously, Kaioken Goku, Great Ape Vegeta were massively undertuned. I thought 17 and Golden Frieza were really, really wonky during the 6th anniversary. Broly, Chad, and Lemo. Yeah. Rose was pretty sick. AGL Carnival base Goku was pretty sick, right? Like, as kind of like part 2 LRs, like, that were good. I understand Vegeta's not a part 2 LR, but, like, as a Carnival, he's kind of taken in the role, right? Like, we would compare Vegeta to the previous anniversaries, like, part 2 LRs. Or, I mean, we could compare him to, I think, Gogeta, though, from 9th anniversary part 1. Gogeta, obviously, was, you know, above that, but... okay. I mean, yeah, so the LR is a disaster because a couple of the LRs were undertuned. Like, I don't know. I just find it, like, insane. Like, having 3 of the 6 LRs actually be good. I think saying actually good is a stretch, but, I mean, Frieza could die pretty easily at the start. Vegeta could die pretty easily if the boss has tough mechanics. But I just feel like the whining and fucking complaining and bitching about the Carnival LRs is so fucking overdone. My response is get the fuck over it. No offense. No offense. No offense. No offense. No offense. But it's time, dude. It's time. Like, get over the characters. Like, if we're gonna complain about shit that's gonna have tangible, like, effects, right? Like, in the surveys, it's people... I just caught a glimpse of this, right? Writing in the survey, I don't like the 3-hour fight. I don't like needing to build up for 3 hours to then lose at like that type of stuff. But just complaining about an individual character's kit, I mean, bro, it's like, yeah, like we're there, man. Like, it's, you know, I mean, we're gonna get W's, we're gonna get L's, right? They gave us in Super Saiyan 4 Goku, who I mean was awesome until he wasn't. When they went, like, in LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku's designed for long fights, and then they switched up on him instantly. And it's like, now, like, Fusion Samasu and these bosses are crazy turn 1, second 1. Like, we have to deal with this immediately, right? And so in Super Saiyan 4 Goku, he feels in history to me like a major, like, fumble. But then we get the next Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and that boy was crazy. AGL Carnival Super Saiyan 4 Goku. They need to do major LR celebrations for OG Dragon Ball. Oh, boy. Okay. Well, yeah, but, I mean, here's the thing. We're talking about EZAs, but, I mean, sales is the major factor. Is what it's going to come down to. Where OG gets a 2-hour every year, and then absolutely nothing ever. Yeah, I mean, just like every Dragon Ball game, man. How much Dragon Ball is in Xenoverse 2? How much Dragon Ball is in Fighters? How much Dragon Ball are they doing in Legends, right? They dropped DKP, and I'm hearing talk that DKP is, like, not that crazy, right? Like, it's like, guys, like, OG Dragon Ball just has no hype around it. Like, people on Twitter will, like, no, they're so big, but then, like, when it comes down to, like, sales and how much people are invested in the game and stuff like that, like, boop, crickets, dude. Crickets. I mean, they just gave us OG Dragon Ball for Saiyan Day. Now, I don't think it was a good pick, Episode 1 Kid Goku, but they did it. And it was like, it's like, that is like the worst Saiyan Day ever, basically. Right? Like, I mean, I don't know. Like, it did happen. Now, yes, I get it. Like, they picked Episode 1 Kid Goku. But still, man, like, I don't... It's just like, I do, like, I must be the problem, but, like, isn't it very obvious? Why do none of the games touch OG? Why is it? It's because most people nowadays just don't give a fuck about OG Dragon Ball. I do. I love the original series, but most of these people and the people who are like also purchasing too, like we do get lost in the sauce. I mean, I try my best not to bring up the private server stuff because it's just the beating a dead horse, pointless conversation. But there is a subsect of people who are just completely lost in the sauce of like the private server being available. And like they're just viewing the game through this lens that like doesn't fucking exist, right? It's like, dude, like I don't know. Let's just try. Let's not go down the private server path. Again, these days I try my best to like almost never mention it. Pointless conversation, right? Like anyone on either is already completely mind made up. Is just literally like whining for nothing. But yeah. Anyway, listen. Dragon Ball, I mean, they could do like a part 1 or a part 2 or something like that, I think, of Kid Goku, Demon King Piccolo. But it's just, I mean, they are trying to get sales. And, I mean, Dragon Ball is just not going to sell as well. Right? I don't think so. So. There's a lot of small issues added up, just burn you out of the game. Yes, this is normal and natural for literally everyone. We are 10 years into the game. I maintain taking breaks is good and healthy from the game. The issue some of the anniversary units have, yeah, I don't know, man. It's just like people are so hung up. It's like Gohan, Goku and Frieza and Vegeta. It's like, dude, like they're not even, like Daima Vegeta is the worst of the year. It's Daima Vegeta, man. And it's just like, people just like, whoops, we're not even talking about him. We got to complain more about Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Stuff like that. Treatment of Cell. Well, okay, Celebration being a clusterfuck. Okay, so like, let's look at this. So they dropped Cell. They gave us the 2 good EZAs, including HL Cell, who helps them a lot. And then part 2 was Otherworld Tournament. It does, like, thematically make sense, which is what's funny. Like, it does make sense to go from Cell Saga into Otherworld Tournament. Like, that's the order of the series. So, like, it actually, I would argue the structure of the celebration was good. It's just, they didn't, like, Cell could have been designed differently or had a better leader skill, which would have changed things up quite a bit. But like like the lineup of characters, I would say actually makes a ton of sense. But there's some good, but I really hope this isn't another 2023. Well, yeah, but okay, but here's the thing about this with 2023 with wonky designs. Okay, so, man, okay, I just want to, we're going to ignore the major celebration characters for this, talking about this, right? So we're ignoring the 8th anniversary, Saiyan Day, God Goku, Golden Week characters. Like, those are not the characters we're focusing on. We're focusing on the in-between characters, right? Which are these 2 right here. So we're comparing Super 17 to Daima Vegeta, and we're comparing Perfect Cell to Kale, okay? So let's take a look here. Now, Super 17, regardless of what you think about Cell, Super 17 was like the Cell release, but worse in every way. Design was bad, team was bad, everything was, like, it was way fucking worse. Although, I mean, really what we should be comparing the 2 is Daima Vegeta. And it's just like, I hate the way, whoops, I'm lost. I hate the way Daima Vegeta's set up. I just think that this right here is just that plus this it just makes it, it's all RNG. I mean, yeah, the entire game is RNG, true, but like if Daima Vegeta doesn't get hit right away, doesn't get supered right away, it's just a disaster. It's just dude, I don't, like, I've died just because the boss doesn't do any attacks right before him, and then the next turn they do super attack instantly and he's dead. And it's just like, there's no counterplay to that. That's just a flaw in his design, the way they set him up, where it's like Goku, Gohan, and Trunks, right? Where you need stacks of this up, otherwise that boy is not handling business. Just, pretty cold-blooded period right there. But like, notice, I mean, he doesn't. The thing with 2023 is that we would get these like nasty restrictions on a lot of characters, and then they would get no help for it. Super 17 was like not on any teams besides his own. And I mean, he was so wonky. Like Cell and Daima Vegeta, like they don't have shit like this. This is like I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do with this guy, right? Because the active is gonna remain the same. So he's still got this bullshit. They have to make this base so crazy when they EZA. Because, like, his active condition is so bad, like, he's in trouble. Even, like leading into it. And then Kale, here's the thing with Kale, man. You needed these Universe 6 allies all over the place, right? Universe 6, Universe 6, Universe 6, all over the place. And there were, like, no good Universe 6 characters, man. Right? Like, it's like, it's not a matter of, like, oh, they could just, like, Cell just needs a big bad boss's character. Like, Cell's good on Tech Buhan's team. Like, it's not really the same. We'll see. We'll see how things are going to go on. But I still am a little surprised at how, like, incredibly complainy the community has been for a while. And I've mentioned before, my theory is that I think this is just adapting to the fact that Global and JP are synced now. Is kind of what I'm thinking about it. Yes, Silent Hill 2 remake. I have it bought. I mean, but I guess that doesn't mean anything. I've bought so many games I've bought that I haven't played yet, right? Like, dude, I've got all the God of Wars, you name it, I've bought a lot of these games. I bought the Spider-Man games, years and years and years ago before I even played them. Well, I guess that was now in 2023, huh? But yeah, I do want to do Silent Hill 2. I've just been caught up lately in, like, these long, I'm such an old school RPG head. Anything new? Oh, we got the Fatal Fury, okay. Just seeing what's new right there. I'm such an old head RPG gamer, and for quite a while now, I've been stringing together these RPGs, right? I'm literally about to finish Dragon Quest tonight. I have probably like 40 minutes left in Dragon Quest, but I just wanted to get like 2 more videos out tonight, and then I'm gonna, dude, this is crazy. I actually was thinking, I don't know. I think I'm gonna, well, whatever. So there's that. And I had just finished the Dragon Quest 3, and then going back a little bit, like Chrono Cross, Secret of Mana. Those are, like, big, like, RPG, like, old head RPGs. I had finished Kingdom Hearts 2, Final Fantasy 3, Final Fantasy 2, right? Like, I've just kept up this string of RPGs. Last year I did 16 and Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. Like, RPG. I'm still, like, I'm in RPG mode, man. I gotta have an RPG going. So, we'll see. Mario Party / party game streams should be done once a month. Okay, I mean, I could do them here and there. I mean, it's up to Iron. Like, if Iron Kane wants them, like, he wants these going, like, brother, ball's in your court. Set it up. Iron Kane. I'm here. Chat, he knows how to contact me. Chat, he knows. All right, guys. I too was hungry, so it took a little break. I got me a Snickers, right? Because I wasn't me when I was hungry or angry or what? Wait, whatever. Yeah. You'll get it. I was being a little. I think I was getting a little rude there, man. Let's relax. All right. Here we go. Boss HP increasing is a good thing for the game. Here's the thing. It's what people have wanted for years. But it's like, it was one of these things where everyone is like, do this. And then they did it, but then now, like, people are like, no, not that much, right? Like, it's like give boss longer events, more boss HP, longer events, more boss HP, and then they did it, and now people are like, well, no. Like, that is definitely the case. Fights should end on turn 5. Yep, a lot of times, like, Goku and Frieza, stuff like that could pretty easily end on turn 5. People want short content. You can play battle hard and formidable foes, but the red zones are the perfect sweet spot. I do think some of the bosses, some of the phases, I think do feel a bit excessive, a bit like just like I don't know. Like a lot of times it feels like all right, there's not really a ton of fear as much as it's just like this is taking a while. But I don't know. People are mad that Vegeto's the only outlier, even though he's specifically designed to enter the new meta. Yeah, I mean, again, people are way too yeah, dude, Gohan, bro, the Gohan shit. I don't know. It's just like because it's like last year, like Beast Gohan was head and shoulders above, right? Like we've seen this before. The 7th anniversary LRs when they dropped were head and shoulders above. Like it's like this shit isn't new. I don't know. At a certain point, like people, like I don't know. I think like the obvious thing that's obvious happens, obviously, and then people are like, wait, what the fuck? Like, that's basically what this year of Dokkan has been so far. 4 fusions, completely gapped the game. That's fine. I mean, yeah, it's like what's happened years in a row where the, Dokkan Fests and, now that the part 1, previous anniversary part 1 LR EZAs have dominated as well. Content isn't balanced around them. PvE game, who cares about rankings? People can't accept a move to a meta more focused on endurance fights. 4 to 5 before you eventually get caught. Yeah, we don't gauge good damage without him. Yeah, I mean, listen, whoa, dude, what the hell? Bro, you saw that? What? This is why sometimes I do hate, like, clicking if someone has, like, a second message. Because then it just teleports me away. I hate that shit. I don't know. Extreme units are heavily underrepresented in the meta. Oh, yeah, I mean, well, this is just, I mean, yeah. It's just one of those things, man. I mean, we did get 6 summonable LRs, and only one of them is a villain, and it is a villain, but it's still, like, it's a Goku. Like the Goku and Frieza is a villain, but, like, Goku is part of it. Need better units even if they won't sell as much as super units. Dokkan could even just tag an extra banner unit extreme to make them bust beyond belief. The thing is that villains are, like, in, like, a better spot than ever. I mean, at this particular moment, I understand that they don't really have teams and stuff like that. But with the introduction here, let's close a lot of these off. With the introduction of what, chat? What did they introduce that has changed the game for villains? The introduction of Super EZAs. It's just, it's a completely different era for villains with how strong the villain Super EZAs have been, some of these guys. Now they are able to get more villains out there. I mean, there's always going to be a bit of an issue because remember, we do have to just accept the fact that this is a gacha game and their goal is to try and make money. Like, at a certain point, like, let's please just, like, head on acknowledge that that is a fact, okay? And the Super Saiyans are what is super popular, right? Now, that's why dual Dokkan Fests can be good. Like, I've made this argument before that I think that Bojack could be a dual Dokkan Fest character. Is it because Bojack makes a ton of money? No. Is Bojack super hyped? No. Is Bojack going to get the community excited? No. But the character he fights, Gohan, fits all the criteria, right? So, I mean, certainly, like, that's why, like, people want, like, not having a villain slot for, like, anniversary, I mean, it does hurt, for sure. Because, like, are we going to be shocked when 11th anniversary, the 2 Dokkan Fest exclusives are adult Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta and adult Super Saiyan 4 Goku? Those are the 11th anniversary Dokkan Fests. Vegito isn't fun to use. You don't really need to explain your... Like, I understand the sentiment. People said Beast Gohan last year weren't fun to use. A lot of people were saying, yeah, if you guys go back and check some of the early videos I uploaded at the start of last year, where, like, the Is Beast Gohan 2 good video and stuff like that, we discussed that. Yeah. It's just, I mean, these characters that, like, just clear the game, right? My leg hurts. Okay. I mean, yeah, I hope your leg feels better. I mean, if you're curious, my leg feels great. if you're curious. Seriousness, yep. PyCon, silly boy. Gogeta Blue provides more to the team via Rainbow Orb changing and one of the best taunts in the game. One of the best taunts in the game is definitely true. Rainbow Orb changing, very good, true. Meanwhile, Gohan loses his entire kit by turn 5. That's, like, factually wrong. And it's nothing but a slot 2 or 3 P shooter who can easily get caught. Now, the discussion is this character versus this character. My only thing that I'm a little interested in hearing a response to is, what the fuck does this guy do when the boss just cancels dodge? Which is all over the place. Like, a lot of these tough fights have dodge canceling. Now, I'll give you this. Gogeta is certainly a better option in the Festival of Battles, hardest event in the game. Gogeta is way better in there than Gohan. Gogeta is, like, you could run him, right? Like, we did the Festival of Battles. I've been pumping a lot of these out because, I mean, people have, you know, right now these are the best views I'm getting on the channel, right? Like, Dokkan is at a very low hype level right now, right? So, like, people aren't like, oh, like, let's watch all these Dokkan videos or anything like that. So I'm keep doing them. The videos are doing well. Gogeta did great. And it was a very smooth and clean run. And Gogeta's Rainbow Orb changing was a huge factor in that. Remember that he has a Ki Blast counter, right? And the end of the bosses, Vegeta and Gogeta at the end of it are Ki Blast bosses, right? I mean, Gohan is definitely better. Gogeta's taunt is a good argument. The problem is that there's just dodge canceling everywhere nowadays, man. Like, there's dodge canceling all over the place. And that's the major issue, right? This is the worst design, best character in Dokkan battle history. That's like kind of like my argument, right? So the thing about it is that Broly is exactly what a Dokkan Fest LR should never, ever, 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 ever be. Which is, like, they structured him around needing to activate his domain. Okay. And then in order to do his domain, you had to use his active skill. And you basically had to have a full uncontrollable power rotation. That is my problem with this guy. Like, if you just took this away and made it like turn 3 start a battle or something like that, like, that would help this guy a lot, right? But it's the restriction as a major Dokkan Fest LR leader, which I hate. I hate if a Dokkan Fest leader has, like, really nasty restrictions. We can use Frieza as an example of this. We can use Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku as an example of this. And then I also am not the biggest fan of these locked to slot 2 Dokkan Fest leads like Roshi. Although Roshi has both, right? He's got the heavy restrictions and he's like a locked to slot 2 character. Although he is a support, which is nice. And then, you know, Frieza has restrictions everywhere. Category restrictions, which just make using him a bit of a nightmare. And then Angel Super Saiyan 3 Goku, the same thing. He is hamstrung a bit by this. But when you look at how, like, look how much the Buu saga got after this guy came out. So he's not even a year old. And he's not even on page 1 of Buu saga characters. Look at that. He's not even a year old. Look, dude. Look. Like, that's when restrictions, like, I've been complaining about his restrictions for, you know, almost a year now, but it's never really hurt that bad because of this, right? Right? Like, this would be why. They dropped all of this in less than a year after him. That helps him with his restrictions, so that's good. 9th anniversary over 10th anniversary. I don't agree. I don't agree with that. I thought that the 10th anniversary had too much content, too much of a celebration of everything involving Dokkan, too many characters. I thought the roadmap was fun. I mean, I think people are a little hung up on like 1 or 2 things that truthfully are not the biggest deal in the world. Let's read what Real Brit says, though. Entirely because of Vegito, and now they tried to work around him by making every fight have billions of HP total to counter his counters. I mean, understand, though, people were factually asking for this. I mean, now, we could say they didn't mean that much. Sure. But people have been asking for this for years. These types of fights, they definitely have. So, I mean, it's just like, I mean, at a certain point, like, if you're Amatsu, you go, I can't fucking satisfy these kids, man. They beg me to make these long fights. I make long fights. Now they're saying they're too long. Like, what the fuck? Like, I would get it. Like, I would be scratching my head, like, you know, the Roadrunner. I was gonna say Roadrunner Bunny. I guess, why don't I switch it up to Bugs Bunny? I'd be, like, looking around confused, like, Bugs Bunny, man. Like, come on. Making basically every fight reliant on using him. Well, I mean, I gotta imagine Real Brit is a global player the way he's talking, man. I mean, guess what? Like, I mean, sure you... Well, dude, Super Bosses was a nightmare last year. You know, fuckers will try and rewrite history real quick. Real quick. People will try and rewrite history. That shit wasn't exactly fun. Yeah. This is... funny enough, chat... I believe I checked this. I think this is the most money I've ever made off of an individual video before, was this one right here. This shit was brutal, dude. It's brutal. Brutal. Now, remember, I add extra restrictions to these, you know, no items. And a lot of times the mission isn't even, like, 6. I think that one was 6 super bosses, but a lot of times, like, it's not even, like, that many. And I do it myself, but... I mean, still, man, it's... You know, guess what? The best character coming out of the anniversary, I mean, shit runs around that character, like, every year. I mean, I guess 2023 was a bit of a weird exception, because we had Orange Piccolo, who was, like, a huge outlier. Mega old-time outlier, Orange Piccolo, who was competing with the anniversary LRs. We've, like, never seen that before. Like, maybe some people were saying back in the day, STR Super Vegito was competing with in Evolution Blue Vegeta, right? But like, it's like, those are like the only examples I could think of. OG Dragon Ball is in a huge spot right now. Kid Goku being a top two Earthbred leader. Well, he's the best Earthbred fighter leader. Easy 8, Kid Goku's very good. Yep. Chi-Chi's good. I can see a good OG Dragon Ball big celebration. The thing is, too, man, we see so much talk about this Dragon Ball saga, give it a big celebration. And, I mean, I feel like they would do, like, Worldwide as it, and it would be, like, a fucking flop, man. I do. I don't know. I mean, Dragon Ball Saga is kind of like I would define as bubbling. I think Kid Goku is ridiculously good. I would consider Saiyan a flop, but Kid Goku himself is very good. He is very elite, a great character, right? Chi-Chi is really good, and Path to Power Kid Goku is pretty good as well. But a lot of the rest of it is not really... I mean, we could run Bunny Bulma, my LR Bulma, but, like, it's huge risk. They die easily and constantly, right? Like, Demon King Piccolo can't be run in the Dragon Ball Saga team, the way he's designed. LR Grandpa Gohan is okay. Master Roshi also cannot be run in the Dragon Ball Saga team, so... Like, they would... Dragon Ball Saga would need another major, like, LR-type character or something like that. New Dokkan STRs are outclassed by EZAs and Super EZAs. I mean, is this not... A lot of times this ends up being the case at all the... all the time sometimes? Not all of them like Kid Goku, but easily Cell and Daima Vegeta. I mean, I don't know. I mean, this is just like... I mean, I don't know if I'm stupid. I'll be very curious to go through the comments on these videos to see if people agree with... I'm thinking it's just global players adapting to what, like, the schedule's like, man. I really think so. With, yeah, Cell and Daima Vegeta are just kind of... Like, Daima Vegeta, to me, is the huge fumble. Like, if we're going to complain about something, that's Daima Vegeta. But, like, you know, they're kind of like the... Because, I mean, I guess technically Daima Vegeta is a, you know, anniversary character, right? But, like, again, they're the ones that are actually, like, fumbles. Or, like, the in-between Dokkan Fest, like, sometimes, like, they're not that crazy, right? It's how it goes. Need to get rid of certain links, like Gentleman. Well, I mean, Gentleman is kicking ass right now with PyCon and... Gentleman is not that bad with PyCon and Cell, right? But yeah, updating a lot of links would be nice. Dokkan has been so generous in the last year. Yeah, I mean, that is true. With all the complaining, you would completely forget that Dokkan literally gave one of the premium characters from the last year out for free. Literally, just have it. Which, I mean, I don't know. Like, has that been done before? I don't know. Oh, it set a certain precedent of expectations. They're either going to have to maintain the generosity or perpetually raise their own bar, or they'll do neither and people will be mad all the time. I think that's the other door we could go down. Okay. The game is in the, like, basically, like, best state ever. Better state than ever. Lots of diverse content. This is true. Like, the amount, how different Battle Hard and Formidable Foes is, some of the Red Zone stages, and Festival of Battles. Like, they're all wildly different, all very difficult, like, all relevant. Like, there is lots of diverse content. That goes over people's head. A lot of good / very good options in terms of characters for it, yes. What we don't have, though, is a lot of competitive teams, though. But, I mean, that's just because we just touched down on a new leader skill meta, right? Like, it's leaders are going to have to come out. The game is designed that the anniversary characters dominate the game, right? That's, you know, what the first 6 months usually look like. LR Gamma 1 and 2 are never good to begin with compared with the other 9th anniversary units. They could have been way better than Broly. I mean, I don't know that I agree. I hate their design myself, but I don't know that I would go all the way to say they were never good. I'm not saying that. I just say I don't like their design. I don't like the Gammas, but I'm not saying that they're like an abysmal, terrible unit. Like, the Gammas to me are like way better than like Kaioken Goku, Great Ape Vegeta. I'm talking, you know, years past. Int Kid Gohan, like, you know, Broly Chi Lion Loser, like all those characters. I think Gammas clear them massively, right? All right, let's go. Most of the community doesn't understand why Evolution Blue Vegeta wasn't a great release. Defense is good, but he's a slot 2, which isn't what Universal Survival Saga needed. I mean, yeah, but I mean, it's not, Universal Survival Saga is not like a super competitive team either. Cause it's just like, a lot of those best characters are built around Dodge, and Dodge is canceled in so many of these fights. Like, yeah, like SCR Evolution Blue Vegeta, he needed to be like LR Grid Ape Vegeta. Like, EZA LR Grid Ape Vegeta is what the STR Evolution Blue Vegeta needed to be, I think. There isn't really any hard content in the game right now. So long as you have Gogeta or Vegeta on your team, it's almost guaranteed you win. I want to actually struggle, not breeze through everything. Minus Festival yeah. You gotta get that qualifier in there quick. Get that shit in there, yeah. I'm not talking about Festival Battles, though. Okay. Yeah, I mean, again, welcome to 9th anniversary year, 8th anniversary year, 7th, like, it's just not 7th anniversary year, because the 7th anniversary LRs weren't nearly as strong as people thought they were, right? You know, again, the 7th anniversary LRs do not even have a seat at the table of best characters ever, I don't think. No way. The way they were getting their ass kicked up and down those red zone fights, no fucking way. They're not some of the best characters in the game's history to me. No way. But yeah, I read a lot of these, and I feel like it's just like global players, like, used to how things were, previously, and now it's different, right? Start doing videos of just Dokkan, no commentary, just pure Dokkan to fall asleep to? I don't know, a full Festival Battle run or something like that, I guess. Orange Piccolo's going to be the best in the game, won't even be close when he EZAs. We'll see. We will see. How good is he going to be? Yeah, interesting. Oh my god, dude. Here we go. Super Saiyan 2. Dude, the amount of talk about this Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Oh, here we go. After the merger. Okay. Dokkan has hit a wall after the merger and needs to find something special to keep players going. Needs to be something new. Original Battlefield revamp. Yeah, sure. I mean, I don't. I. Yeah. I mean, I guess. I mean, but what? Like. I mean, like that meshes with what I think, right? Which is where a lot of discontent is just like not used to what the start of these years look like. Something new like this would be good, right? Because remember they deleted chain battle, so I mean there's a lot of extra resources and stuff like that we could devote towards other things. Yeah, real time co-op with the unit stats. Well, I don't real time co-op. Man, I guess we could based on link levels of characters. You know how much complaining people would do about that if you had the link level down? I mean, Dokkan, no one hates their own game more than Dokkan players, though. I just say, everything I see here is just going to get complained about, right? Like, yeah, co-op, people are going to hate playing with other people, unit stats based on link levels, then fuckers are going to be like, oh my god, I got to actually play the game. No, Alright. Dokkan's 8th year was its peak. And the 10th year so far is Dokkan's downfall. That's Vector, dumbass Vector, yeah. People on Dokkan Twitter really just do love rewriting history apps and words. Yeah. Let's do some quotes. No. No fucking way. Man, no. I can't. There's too much dodge canceling for me. I'm sorry. Not as good as he can be because of teams, but he becomes way more relevant as soon as Goma releases. I mean, let me keep my mind open for when Goma comes out. Maybe. Because remember, there's a difference between like, all right, like Kale can be good. She just needs a Universe 6 character to come out, and then it never happens, right? Like, and that's different from Cell just needs Big Bad Bosses characters, which we're gonna get. But then that's even different from what Ophelia's like talking about with Glorio here. As soon as Goma's coming, like that's not like he's coming. So maybe. Right now, for me with Glorio, dude, there's so much dodge canceling everywhere. Like, like, it's real, man. There's a lot of dodge canceling everywhere. It's a real thing. Frieza worldwide could be very hype. Part 1 being Namek into Part 2 ROF. I kind of like it. I like it. And then, yeah. We could easy the 2022 Cooler Movie download celebration characters. Yeah, dude. LR Golden Frieza, Easy A. LR Cooler, Easy A. Super Saiyan Goku, Easy A. Resurrection F Blue Goku and Vegeta, Easy A. Like, I mean, I think it's a great idea. I love it. I think that would be awesome. Namek into Resurrection F. Right. We're covering a lot of good Easy A's lined up to it. I think, good that it's going to celebrate 2 distinctly different parts of the series. I love that worldwide download celebration idea, actually. I think it's really good. I don't think Daima Super Saiyan 4 Adult should be a TUR. Even if it's for Golden Week. Only deserves to be an LR like the original Beast, Ultimate Gohan and Orange Piccolo. The fact he was a monthly LF for Legends is insane to me. I think I'm of the opinion I would probably rather them just get the character out and then they could just do a second one that would be an LR. It's kind of, I think, how I feel, but I mean, Orange Piccolo is awesome. Awesome in every way. I don't know. I feel like you could talk me in either direction. Right now, I'm leaning to where I'd rather they just get the character out. Just get the character out is where I'm at right now. But you could probably talk me into the other way as well. Oh my god. Yeah, dude. I can't. This game blew me away. Again, I'm an old head RPG lover. It's what I am. Turn-based RPG. Like, it's just, I cannot get enough of that. I can't get enough of it. I'm thinking, I referenced it a little bit earlier in the video, right? So I literally, like, I'm telling you, I think I got like 40 minutes left to go I just gotta beat like a super secret optional mega boss at the end, and then I get the last outfit for Jade Martina. I'm considering. I'm not gonna like race to finish this super fast. This is the original game, the original version. I'm considering starting this tonight, and then just, it's something I could just slowly play over the next couple of months. I think I'm gonna do that, and then I did promise Nano Death Stranding. So I actually had a couple of ideas for a couple of different games I was gonna get into. So I think I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna start the OG, and then I'm just gonna slowly work towards it throughout the year. I think I want to do the PS4 version of this. This is a truly devastatingly horrible game, but I think it could make for a really funny one of those like platinum trophy videos I'm gonna start doing. Because it's like, dude, like it's my my hobby to just do these. Like I could just do these. It's pretty easy, and I kind of want to do one for this game because it's so bad. And it's super quick, and then Death Stranding. So those are like. I'm going to start, like, all three tonight. Like, PS4 Walking Dead, Death Stranding, and then the PS4, like, the OG Dragon Quest XI. That's what I'm going to do. And just sort of work through those. Walking Dead Destinies, I'll be able to chop that up really fast. And then I promised Nano I'd do Death Stranding. Nano, though, listen, better not fucking betray me. He better finish 16. I mean, I told him I'm going to do Death Stranding after I finish Dragon Quest XI, and I mean, here I am. I'm on the precipice, man. About to finish it, so. Nano, don't betray me, man. Do not do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Ha yeah. Don't worry, guys. We'll have the Raditz vs. Festival Battles video coming real soon, man. Real soon. Okay, here we go. My hot take videos are getting worse and a little boring. People either send their opinions, no shit takes, or just copy what you say in your videos. Mad boring. An actual hot take is LR PyCon over LR Physical Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. An actual hot take. Well, I mean, I guess I agree with your hot take. Because here's the LR list I just dropped. I explained it in the list, too. I think, man, I guess up to 9. Like, 9 to, like, 22, you can, like, really move a lot of characters around, man. I don't feel like there's a ton of separation. Like, Gotenks, like, AGLUI's in there, in Evolution Blue Vegeta's in there, LR Physical Janemba's in there, maybe the STR Family Kamehameha Gohan is in there, maybe Goku, Gohan, and Trunks. Like, you have a huge pool of LRs who I think there's actually not the most separation ever. So, it's funny that you say this is a real hot take, but, like, I agree. I agree. Come on, man. Not this anniversary LR is the coolest, or Festival Battle sucks. I mean, people, in these videos, people have been, I would say, like, when I've done these hot take threads, the people talking about Festival has not annoyed me in even the slightest whatsoever, right? Not at all. Not like, responding to me in these hot take videos. GT, did we see this before? I think we saw this in part 1, but yeah, this would be an awesome worldwide. I'd love that as well. Yep, we saw that one in part 1. We saw that in part 1 as well. We saw that in part 1 as well. Oh, Goku and Frieza is still the best designed fight through the game's existence. Weak first stage to prevent stacks. Yeah, low-key an underrated part of that fight. Locking, dodge, cancel, damage threshold. Because the fights that are really exhilarating take away your control. It's like, usually the bitchier people are on Twitter about a fight, typically the better it is. I mean, I think Festival's maybe a bit of an aberration to that, because I do think, I feel like it's a legitimate complaint to say, like, I hate, the build-up to the end, and then to just lose, and then, go right, like, I get that. I think it's very valid, right? But usually these like the crying about the Fusion Zamasu fight. Oh my god, man. That's how you knew that fight was great. I never hated that Fusion Zamasu fight like people did. I loved doing the videos, and it's like, all right, guys, we have 5 attempts. And then it's like within 3 minutes, 3 attempts were gone. And I go, guys, you know, game is all RNG. Nothing I can do. Dude, I love the feeling. Nothing I can do, man. Well, what do you want me to do, man? I loved it. Love that shit, man. All right, kids. We got 2 runs left to go. I sure hope I can play today. It was fun. It was fun. Dragon Fist aged well for a New Year's TUR, top 6 or 7 TUR, all of 2024. I mean, you could probably make the argument. Yeah. I mean, he was definitely effective. Survived 9th anniversary. It's about a power creep. Main team was with Roshi. Well, Roshi's team was not fucking good ever. That, like, you had me, Isk. Until you said his main team was Roshi. That team fucking sucked day 1, dude. Because that team was UI Goku's get every single dodge, Bunny Bulma get every single dodge, is what that team was. So you would die a lot with the team. 2025 has felt like a combo of 2023 and 2024. A lot of easier units feel undertuned. Yeah, but I mean, you pretty much could do this every year. I mean, I mean, history just pretends Frieza doesn't exist. Like, people just pretend this guy doesn't exist. And he wasn't just, like, a complete, like, loser release. Like, it's crazy. Like, people just pretend this is not... Like, I don't... Like, Diamond Vegeta, I hate his design, but he's better than this shit. Right? Cell is better than this shit. So... highs are so damn huge, it makes up for it. Year 10, in my opinion, can be described as best anniversary. Overall, doesn't feel like it. Primarily because of how they handled many aspects. I mean, that's what a lot of people are saying. Right, like that right there. Alright, one more. Hate how a lot of premium characters have voice lines, but the mouths do not move. Oh! Oh, I don't think this is something that really bothers me. Minor nitpick, but feels a little cheap when they want you to spend money on these characters. Yeah, I mean, okay. I could see it. I would say that's something that doesn't really bother me so much, but, like, I could see it. I could see it. And, I mean, it is true. I mean, they are asking you to spend a lot of money on these characters, right? It's a lot of fucking money they want you to spend. Alright, guys. We're gonna end this one right here. I'm gonna do a part 3 to this. I'm gonna continue the part 3. I think we're still probably not gonna see for 2 days. I think in 2 days we might potentially see who Golden Week is, but we still got 2 days. So let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch y'all next time.